And welcome into the Muskogee Media Newsroom as we get ready for this week's weekly update. And Jessica, this update has to deal with a developing story that we are covering regarding the financial status of our health division at Muskogee Creek Nation.
Right. At the LNC Hugh Committee meeting the other night, there was a vote on the table for funding for a new floor for the dome. Representative James Jennings said during that meeting that he couldn't support that piece of legislation because of the current status of our health department, the financial status.
In the archives of that meeting, the audio is available on the National Council website for you to hear that meeting and hear some of the things discussed there as Mr. Jennings made his assertion that the health system is not in good shape financially. So then where does that lead us?
After we heard that statement, we reached out to Representative Dodie Barnett, who is on the Hugh Committee, and she had these words to say.
My understanding of the situation is that we are trying to put our finger on a firm number of what is needed to get everything flush again and a plan of action to make sure that it doesn't happen again. We know there's a deficit, but it's been a matter of tracking everything down. The council was actually left out of the audit process altogether. We had asked to be involved in that yearly audit that was conducted. You know, the tribe has a yearly audit that we do every year. And we had asked to be a part of that meeting when the report came back. We were not at that meeting, and I was told that Chief wasn't at the audit. The previous administration, the previous Chief Tiger, was not at that meeting either. And when we finally got the audit after the elections were over last fall, late last fall, I believe it was late November by the time we got the audit, we knew healthcare had a deficit, but we didn't have a complete picture, and we were waiting for Chief Floyd to come in and delineate everything for us.
So as you can see the comments there, Dodie Barnett expressing a concern with the health status and its financial status. We reached out then to several different people. We reached out to Lucian Tiger, the Speaker of the National Council. Lucian Tiger declined comment at this time. And so we also reached out. Who else did we reach out to, Jessica?
We reached out to Representative Jennings, and he declined to comment at this time. We also reached out to Hugh chairperson, Representative Johnny Green, and she declined to comment. We've also got a request in to the executive branch for an interview with Chief James Floyd and someone from health that can speak on the matter, as well as some documentation showing the financials for health.
Yeah, and we are told that we should have those soon, maybe by the end of next week. So we are staying on this story. We want everybody out there to know that as it develops, we will keep you advised on all of our outlets. Stay with us on Facebook, stay with us on Twitter, stay with the Muskogee Nation News, Native News Today, and all of the Muskogee media outlets, including right here on the online channel. So this has been the weekly update. Keep it right here for all things happening with the Muskogee Creek Nation.